EB. E24-year-old cuck. Living the dream in a shoebox apartment work. A dead-ended job. My only real skill is knowing how to turn things off and on again. Social life is a ghost town. Weekends are a blur of vidya, tendies, and cheap beer. Basically, a walking fortune stereotype. One day, my normie coworker, let's call him Chad, invites me to a party. I hesitate at first. Parties aren't my scene. Too many people, too much small talk, not enough wafers, but Chad insists, says I need to get out more fine. JPEG decide to go, if only to shut him up by. Party is exactly as I expected. Loud music, drunk people shouting over each other, my social anxiety meter hitting critical levels. You grab a beer and find a corner to lurk in, pretending to be fascinated by the wallpaper. I see her across the room, talking to some friends. Long, dark hair, big green eyes, smile that could melt steel beams. Smile that could melt steel beams. She's wearing a black dress, looks like a goddess. Instantly smitten. Brain goes into full autist mode. Every fiber of my being is screaming. Don't do it. You'll just embarrass yourself. But for once, I decide not to listen to the voices in my head. Ate down my beer in one go, liquid courage, and all that tea. March over to her, heart pounding like a drum solo, and manage to stammer out a hi. She turns, and that smile is directed at me. My heart does a backflip. We start talking. Her name is Luna. She's a student, studying art history. Talk for what feels like hours about everything and nothing. She's funny, smart, and actually seems interested in what I have to say. For the first time in a long time, I don't feel like a complete reject. As the party winds down, I work up the courage to ask for her number. She gives it to me. With another one of those heart-stopping smiles, walk home on cloud 9. Feel like I've just won the lottery. Should we start texting? Then calling him, go on a few dates, coffee, a movie, a walk in the park. Every time I see her, I fall a little bit harder, or she's perfect to you, so I thought I'll fast forward a few months on her. She moves into my shoebox apartment. High tea's cramped, but I don't care. As long as she's with me, I'm happy. Things are great for a while. We cook together, watch movies, play vidya. She even pretends to be interested in my collection of rare peppy memes. I'm living the dream, or so I thought. Then I start to notice things, small things. At first, she's always on her phone, texting someone. When I ask who it is, she gets defensive. Just a friend, she'd say, and quickly change the subject. I trust her, so I let it go. She starts going out with her friends more often, smelling of booze and cigarettes. I ask her where she's been, and she gets angry. Why are you so controlling? She'd snap, I'm not trying to be controlling. I'm just worried. But she doesn't see it that way. The arguments become more frequent, more intense. Starts insulting me, calling me a loser, a nobody. Says I'm holding her back from her true potential. Every word is a dagger in my heart. I don't understand. What did I do wrong? One night, she doesn't come home at all. I call her, text her, no reply. I'm out of my mind with worry. The next morning, she waltzes in like nothing happened. Where were you? I ask, my voice shaking. Out, she says, nonchalantly. Out where? With a friend. What friend? None of your damn business. That's when I see it. Hickey on her neck. Big, ugly, purple hickey. My blood runs cold. No, I didn't put it there. Wow, what's that? I ask, pointing to her neck. She looks in the mirror. Her eyes widen in panic. It's nothing, she says, trying to cover it with her hair. It doesn't look like nothing. You're trying to stay calm. But I can feel the rage building inside me. The truth finally comes out, as she's been cheating on me. With Chad, my coworker, the one who introduced us. The one I thought was my friend. Amy world comes crashing down. Her the perfect girlfriend, the perfect life. It was all a lie. I feel like a fool, a complete and utter fool. I kick her out of my apartment, tell her I never want to see her again. She cries, she begs, she's sorry, but I don't care. The damage is done. The next few weeks are a blur of pain and anger. I call in sick to work. Can't stand the thought of seeing Chad's smug face. I drink myself into a stupor every night, hoping to numb the pain. Doesn't work one day. I get a text from an unknown number. It's a picture. A picture of Luna and Chad on a beach somewhere, looking happy today. Caption reads, "Thanks for the memories. Loser thoughts when I snap something inside me. Breaks sadness. Turns into a cold, hard rage. I'm not going to be the victim anymore. I go back to work. You act like everything is fine." I smile at Chad. I make small talk. I pretend to be his friend, but behind the mask, I'm plotting my revenge. I know Chad's a slob. He's always leaving his computer unlocked. His passwords written on sticky notes. It's a security nightmare, but for me, it's an opportunity. So one evening, I stay late at the office. Wait until everyone has gone home. I go to Chad's desk, and sure enough, his computer is unlocked. I find what I'm looking for in his browser history. He's been visiting some questionable websites, the kind of websites that would get you fired and possibly arrested. Take screenshots. I copy files. I gather all the evidence I need. Then I send an anonymous email to HR with everything attached to Thar. Next day, Chad is called into a meeting with HR, and the big boss I can see them through the glass walls of the conference room. Chad looks pale, terrified. An hour later, he's escorted out of the building by security, carrying a box of his personal belongings. He looks at me as he walks past, his eyes full of hatred. I just smile, but I'm not done yet. You still have to deal with Luna. I know she's an art history student. I know she has a big final project coming up, a paper on the Renaissance. I also know that she's lazy, and she's been bragging about how she's going to cheat her way through it. I create a fake email account, pretending to be a fellow student. I send her an email, offering to collaborate on the project. I attach a zip file, telling her it contains all my research and notes. What it actually contains is a keylogger. She takes the bait. The next day, I have everything I need: our login details for the university's online portal, her social media passwords, everything. I wait until the night before the deadline for her project. I'll log into her university account, and I delete her paper. I change her password so she can't log back in. Next, I log into her social media account. I post a status update on her Facebook page, confessing to cheating on me with Chad. And on her final project, I tag all her friends and family, and the university's official page. I delete all her accounts. Next morning, my phone is blowing up with notifications, and news travels fast in the digital age. Luna is a social pariah. Her friends are disowning her. Her family is ashamed of her. University has launched an investigation into academic misconduct. I see a news article a few weeks later. Luna has been expelled from the university. Chad is still unemployed, and now has a criminal record for possession of illegal materials. I should feel guilty. I know, but I don't. I feel vindicated. They tried to ruin my life, but in the end, they only ruined their own. I finally saw her true colors. I painted them for the whole world to see. Life goes on. I'm still a wage cuck, still living in a shoebox apartment, but something has changed. I'm not the same person I was before. I'm stronger, more confident, less willing to be a doormat. And as for love, well, let's just say I'm taking a break from that for a while. Maybe one day I'll find someone who's not a complete and utter psychopath. But until then, I've got my tendies, my vidya, and my rare peppy memes. And for now, that's enough.